Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to Tunes at 2, Battle of the Decades edition. My hairstyle, you can't really see it, but kind of reflects the decade that won. I grabbed the one scrunchie I have. That's my hint. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well out there. Sorry for a bit of a late start. I got a demanding kitty today. Yeah, but let's just jump in. I'm not going to tell you what decade won. Thanks to everyone who voted in the poll in the community. And yeah, here we go. We're just going to jump in. Yes, somewhat side ponytail. It's as much as I could get it. I was trying to get it up higher, but you know, what can you do? This song is timeless. It's called the tuning song. 25 years in my life is still just trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world's made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I feel a little peculiar. 10 in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath. I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, oh, what's going on? I said, hey, yeah. I said, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I said, hey, yeah. I said, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I feel a little peculiar. outside. I take a deep breath, I get real high, and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? I said, hey, hey, yeah. I said, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I said, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I try. Oh my God, do I try? I try all of the time. This institution, and I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for a revolution, and I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out. What's in my head, and I feel a little peculiar. And I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath, I get real high, and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? I said, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, I said, hey, what's going on? I said, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, yeah, I said, hey, what's going on? Ooh. 25 years of my life and I'm still just trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Starting off there with the Four Non-Blondes. What's Up from the fabulous year of 1993. So the 90s won, y'all. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the 90s to win. And then I realized that a lot of the songs I thought that I had that were 90s are actually 2000s. So it was fun finding songs for this for the set here. But I do have some. That's one of them, Four Non-Blondes, obviously. I just said that. What's Up? One of the anthems from the 90s, I'd say, right? I hope it's sounding okay out there. It was a little bit of a race to the finish, so if you are here, I appreciate you. I didn't get to do my usual PR for this, but yeah. Go a little bit faster. This one's also 1993. You remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love upon the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly. There are some that I have broken, but I swear in the days still left we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. summer days upon the fields of barley. among the fields of gold. You'll remember when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. Another tune from 1993. It's a big year for songs I know from the 90s, apparently. Fields of Gold, Sting. Oh, thanks, Kevin. So this next one here, I'm gonna say, is to make up for the WEBN fireworks not having some Jimmy Buffett. So I'm gonna do a little. I'm actually going to do a couple songs here that are a tribute to Jimmy Buffett. So this one is one when we were talking about in the car, Kevin and myself, that it's not originally a Jimmy Buffett song, but his version was actually the first version I heard before the Sam Cooke version, which of course I love me some Sam Cooke. Those who know me know I love Sam Cooke. But what was I going to say about that? I'm sorry. I'm trying to multitask here. And yeah. So this one is a tune that I originally heard as Jimmy Buffett. I don't know why there's a massive amount of reverb. I don't want this reverb. See if I can figure it out. It should be, aha. I think the steel drums have a little, right? Let's see, reverb. Is that right? Seems loud though. Let me see. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. Got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to in an awful way. I got in town a month ago. I've seen a lot of girls since then. If I could see them I could get them, but as yet I haven't met them, and that's how I'm in the shape I'm in. Whoa, another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. Got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to in an awful way. Another fella told me he had a sister who looked just fine. Instead of being my deliverance, she had a strange resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. Whoa, another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. Got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to in an awful way. It's hard on a fella when he doesn't know his way around. If I don't find my money, then I'll misspend my money and I'm heading back to Key West town. Whoa, it's Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. Got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in it off away. Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. Got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in it off away. Oh boy, I think that's the first time I've ever split my keyboard like that. It still sounds like there's a lot of reverb, even though I like took it all off. Okay, anywho, so there's a thanks, Kevin. Yeah, there's some steel drums for you. And like I say, that song I forget if I said it, Jimmy Buffett did a recording of it in, you guessed it, the year of 1993. Because everything apparently happened in 1993. Not really. I have songs in the set that aren't 1993. But yeah. Let's see. I want to do that. Ooh, reverb's back. All right, so this next one, let's see. This is going to be an adventure because I literally just learned it today. It's a Jimmy Buffett song that is by Jimmy Buffett. Came out on his album Bahama Wind, 1996. And this tune, it's actually like, I really like it. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. Of course, didn't write the chords, and that would have been too easy for me. Yeah, the song is called Only Time Will Tell. It's the opening song on that album, and we're gonna just go on this adventure together, friends. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of looping here, though. If I can remember what I did. I don't remember the melody. Ah! Okay, well, anyway, that's a taste of the beginning of that song. I don't remember the melody, though, at all. So just to give you some of the words, if you do know it out there, you can sing it along. It's got really, like, I don't know, interesting words. Scales and clocks just can't be trusted. Keys and locks are destined to be busted. Metaphors were never made for keeping score, and I'm feeling for the sound of time. I was hoping it would come back. Is it the answer or just a suggestion? Is love what we truly want or merely a protection? Is this music made to last or crumble like a shell? Is there heaven here on earth, or is this really hell? Only time will tell this chorus. Only time will tell if I am wrong or I am right. Or right or I am wrong. Only time will tell. Is there a message in this song? Will it ever make sense? Will it ever ring a bell? Only time will tell. And it's got this cool. And then this verse, are we destined to be ruled by a bunch of old white men who compare the world to football and are programmed to defend? I'd like to try a princess or a non-terrestrial who is neither boat nor bashful. Is there really such a girl? Then there's the chorus again. And then the final verse. I woke up this morning feeling absolutely grand. For nearly half a century, I've been singing in a band. I'd like to think I'll make it to 2001. Will the party be at my house? God, I wonder who will come. I'd come to your party, Jimmy Buffett. So check that one out. I was hoping I'd just magically remember the melody, but feeling absolutely grand. Half a century singing in a band. I'd like to think I'll make it to 2001. Party. Well, just check it out. It's a really good song. It's very cool. And so maybe I'll do it next week because I did start learning it because it's a catchy tune. But that's Mr. Jimmy Buffett there from 1996. Like I say, you can always go check it out. Here's one. I didn't realize this one was from the 90s, and I was pretty excited that it was in the 90s. Well, I woke up this morning, stumbled out of my rack, and I opened up the paper to the page in the back. Well, it only took a minute for my fingers to find my daily dose of destiny was under my sign. My eyes just about popped out of my head. It said the stars are stacked against you, girl. Get back in bed. I'm feeling lucky. Whoa, I'm feeling lucky. Yeah. No Professor Doom's gonna stand in my way. I'm feeling lucky today. So I strolled down to the corner, gave my number to the clerk. The pot's 11 million, so I called in sick to work. I bought a pack of Camels, a burrito, and a box. I crossed against the light, I made a beeline for the park. The sky began to thunder and the wind began to moan. A voice inside was saying, girl, you better get back home. But I'm feeling lucky. Whoa, I'm feeling lucky. Oh yeah. No progression's gonna steal my son away, 'cause I'm feeling lucky today. 11 million later, I was sitting at the bar. I bought the house a double and the waitress a new car. I love it's on my white. I tried to catch my eye. Dry yo comes on his right. He's got his hand upon my thigh. Hey boys, you know you don't have to fight. Oh, 'cause hot dog, I'm feeling lucky tonight. I'm feeling lucky. Whoa, I'm feeling lucky. Oh yeah. I think I'll flip a coin. I'm a winner either way. 'Cause I'm feeling lucky today. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. Oh yeah. I think I'll flip a coin. I'm a winner either way. 'Cause I'm feeling lucky today. Phoebe. Good to see you. You joined with some Mary Chapin Carpenter there. That's Lucky. I Feel Lucky, actually, is the title of the song. From 1992, the 90s won the Battle of the Decades based on the responses. I wasn't expecting the 90s to win, but that's pretty cool. And again, so Lucky, the Britney Spears Lucky was a tune I thought was actually from the 90s, but it wasn't. It's 2000. Also, Bye Bye Bye. I'm like, those are 90s songs. They're not. I did it based on when the songs were released, which leads to this next song, which is, I included this one. It is super fascinating because I didn't know the history of this tune until I looked it up. Obviously, the two tunes in the medley, Somewhere Over the Rainbow and What a Wonderful World, are both from earlier, but I know, right? Nope, 2000s. I'm sorry, Phoebe, but I can guarantee there's at least one in here that you'll like. Anywho, back to the story. But the ukulele version, I'm going to get his name right. I practiced it. Israel Kamakawi. I practiced it. I swear to goodness. Kamakawiwo Ole. There we go. Kamakawiwo Ole. There we go. Got it. I think that's how you say it. So a lot of people know his mashup. I heard a weird sound. It's coming from within the house. But what's fascinating is it was released in the magical year of 1993, which, the songs I started with were 1993ers. And, but it was recorded, or at least it was, I don't know if the recording process was happening or what, was in 1988. But it was released in 1993 on the album Facing Future, which I want to listen to the whole album. And then it wasn't until 2004 that it actually charted, because you'll probably remember a lot of movies and shows were starting to use it. But I'm putting it in the 90s set because it was technically released in 1993. Yeah, Mary Chapin Carpenter is great. Yeah, I don't know. My cat, that's why I actually started a little bit late because she's not happy, but here we go. Way up high, there's a Yeah. So, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I'm gonna get it right. Israel Kamakawiwole. Yes. His version, which was released in 1993, thus it makes the 90s. Yeah, well, so in the 90s, I was listening to mainly show tunes and bluegrass. So, I'm with you, Phoebe. I wasn't listening to a bunch of the popular music at the time. But, it's kind of funny because I realize that the 90s are coming back like all things. And I'm like, I know more songs from the 90s than I thought I did. I just don't know them in my set lists. But speaking of, I'm going to go to some show tunes from the 90s. Well, this is another one. The reason that this one's following up, and I'll be impressed. Let me know if you've heard this one, Phoebe. But I'm going to shout this one out to Sam. I don't know if he's here today, but if he's watching the replay, this one's for Sam. But this was interesting because this song was originally written. It's a cabaret song. It's your hint as to what it is. Was originally written and I think released in 1995. But it wasn't until 2003 it gained some traction. So that's your hint about what the song is. Plus, I'm just about to sing it, so then you'll know what it is. Well, if you know the song. There's a boy who works at Starbucks who is very inspirational. He is very inspirational because of many things. So today at 8:11, he smiled and said, "How are you?" When he smiled and said, "How are you?" I could swear my heart grows wings. So today at 8:11, I decided I should meet him. I decided I should meet him in a proper formal way. So today at 8:11, when he smiled and said, "How are you?" I said, "Fine, and my name's Lindsay." And he softly answered, "Hey." And I said my name was Lindsay, and thank you for the extra foam. And he said his name was Taylor, which provides the inspiration for this poem. Bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy. I love him, I love him, I love him. And I'd like to get my nerve up to recite my poem musical. He would like the fact it's musical because he plays guitar. And today at 8:11, Taylor told me he was playing with a band down in the village, in the basement of a bar. And he smoothly flipped the lever to prepare my double latte. And for me he made it triple, and he didn't think I knew. But I saw him flip the lever, and for me he made it triple. And I knew that triple latte meant that Taylor loved me too. I said, "What time are you playing? And thank you for the extra skill." He said, "Keep the 355 because this triple latte was on here." Taylor, the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. Oh, Taylor, the latte boy. I love him, I love him, I love him. I used to be the kind of girl who'd run when love rushed toward her. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Oh, Taylor the Latte Boy. It's been a while since I forgot I was singing, and I was like, I remember last time I did Taylor the Latte Boy, I joked that I was going to pick a random instrument every time I said what time he was, or what instrument he played. It's got to rhyme. Maybe he plays guitar, because it's got to rhyme with bar, technically. Rhyming. Yeah, kind of. I like that take on it, Phoebe. It's like I say, it's a cabaret song. And the duo that wrote it, Goldrick and Heisler, which actually the other songs I do by them are also from the 90s, I think, because I put them on my list as if I needed extras. What was I going to say about that? I think I'd have to double check, but I think maybe I knew the Kristen Chenoweth. She had it as a bonus track on one of her CDs. That's how I learned it, and I think that's what made it really popular. But I think it was originally recorded. I can't remember. I don't want to say for a fact. Susan Egan, maybe, did the recording in 2003. So that's another one that kind of straddles. Yeah, you do need to update the price on that triple latte. What is it now? Like probably like $9, $3 a shot. But yeah, that's actually, I think that song came out like right when did Starbucks come out? Someone looked that up, but it was probably in the time. I did see while I was looking up the date for that today that it is apparently based on a kind of a true story. At least the lyricist saw a cute guy at Starbucks, and yeah. But while we're doing show tunes, because that's what I listened to in the 90s, this was one that I was hoping the wheel would spin me last week, and my cat's here, so she might come and make an appearance. Hi, Phoebe. She's coming. Or more. Yeah, it's probably like $12, right? That's why we make our coffee at home. Come on. Y'all want to say hi to Phoebe? She won't jump up when I'm wearing these shorts because it's so bloody hot still. She says, no, I don't want to be picked up, human. Well, you want to jump up on your own? Come on. Can you guys hear her? She's right back here. There she is. Hi, Phoebe. I'm telling you, she is a needy one today. Phoebe says hi. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, Phoebe to Phoebe. There we go. Spooky says hi. Yeah, Ember used to come in. She's abandoned that. She hasn't come in quite a while, but Phoebe still makes an appearance from time to time. All right. I kind of wish I'd moved the chair back before I invited her up, because now I'm all up in the business. All right, let's see how this goes. What could possibly go wrong? Another story song. I met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. Hi, Phoebe. And he kissed me right here, and he said, what'd he say, Phoebe? Meow, apparently. I'll give you the stars and the moon and a soul to guide you, and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you, and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you the truth, and if you thought, what did I think? You know what? I'd rather have a yacht. A man who lived his life out on the road, who left his wife and kids in Portland on a whim. A man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. Oh my goodness, Phoebe. Well, she got caught on my pants. And he said, but you don't understand. I love you, Phoebe. I'll give you the stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way, and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure, no strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know what? I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and I didn't know which stars to thank. And then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up and all that I could think of was a life I had dreamed I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring, and we'll get married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. You'll meet the stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon. Phoebe just must be a show tune kitty, man, even though she left halfway through that and almost, pulled off my pants. Oh, my goodness. Helper kitty, indeed. That was Stars in the Moon from Songs for a New World, which came out in 1995. Well, I think it was workshopping in the magical year of 93. I can't remember now. But the year that I wrote on here was 95, so... yeah, Stars in the Moon. Jason Robert Brown, Songs for a New World. Let's see how many I have left on my list. I might end a little bit early just because I'm kind of concerned. She's been very best I can just say is needy today. So I don't know if something is, if she's just, wants me to pay attention to her, or if she's trying to tell me something. I don't know. 600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, and laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Ha. Just hang out there, yeah. So nothing says 90s musical theater like that one, Rent, and possibly the most well-known song from Rent as well. I mean, there's some, it's got quite a few, but that one's the one most people know, Seasons of Love. Oh, is Spooky doing any better? Oh, got you. All right. Well, I hope that that Lair doesn't push it too hard. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. I don't know. I think the weather's got everybody all off kilter as well. I'm gonna do this one, which is actually a mashup of an 80s and a 90s song that I used to do on the ship, and I want to see if I remember it. The 80s song is a Cyndi Lauper song, True Colors. But the 90s song that makes an appearance here is from Tarzan, You'll Be in My Heart. All right. Hey, it has been a while since this one. Let me see. Let's see. There we go. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, or realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all in the darkness inside of you, make you feel so small, but I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors, that's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Come stop your crying, it'll be alright. Come take my hand and hold on tight. I will protect you from those around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us, well, it can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. You'll be in my heart. From this day on, from now and forevermore. And you'll be in can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside, we're not that different at all. 'Cause I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, that's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Phil Collins was the 90s part of that. And a little 80s for you in case you were sad the 80s didn't win. That was You'll Be in My Heart, Phil Collins from Tarzan, and then True Colors, Cyndi Lauper. I know, it's such a nice song. I love the sentiment of True Colors. That's the one song that I actually never watched Glee. But either like I was in a choir that did an arrangement of the Glee version, or I somehow came across the Glee version of True Colors is really nice. Oh, doll, thanks, Phoebe. Yeah, Phil Collins is one of those. We're talking about the other day. I always say I don't know why I don't like Phil Collins more than I do. I mean, I don't hate Phil Collins, but I really like drummers and I really like songwriters, and he's both of those things. So I don't know. I mean, we don't have to like everything, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we share that. This bond between us can't be broken. All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna play around a little bit with this one. I will just finish out what I have here because Phoebe seems to have settled down, at least for the moment. Let's see. Oh, of course, didn't write the key. That would have been helpful for me. Got it. Contestant with a parting gift. I could not believe my eyes. I saw through the thoughts of a trusted friend who needs to humor me and tell me lies. Oh yeah, you humor me and tell me lies. And I lie to say I don't mind. And as we seek, so shall we find. And when you're feeling open, I'll still be here, but not without a certain degree of fear. What will be with you and me? I still can see things hopefully, but you, why you wanna give me a run around? Is it a surefire way to speed things up when all it does is slow me down? When all it does is slow me down. ambition waiting in the wings of a band play where heroes are at. And nobody thinks or expects too much, and Hollywood's calling for the movie rights. Hey, babe, let's keep in touch. Hey, baby, let's keep in touch. And you, why you wanna give me the runaround? It's a surefire way to speed things up when all it does is slow me down, slow me down. Oh, yes, that was, in fact, Blues Traveler. With a little bit of Sister Hazel sprinkled in there just for fun. I know you do, Phoebe. I think this next song might be that band. And that was part of Runaround, which I know when I do that on stream, I always say it's at first it's a really cool. It's like a Wizard of Oz. Oh, I should have done it after Over the Rainbow themed music video. It's very cool. But yeah, so the Runaround came out in 1994, and then All For You came out in 1996. Some hot tub music. We've heard that one in the hot tub before, right? I feel like I've sung the little bit of, or maybe they do All For You more often. The Sister Hazel, which I always forget that song is called All For You. Interestingly enough. All right, well, it wouldn't be a 90s set without doing some Bare Naked Ladies. It's all been done. You know, that song's been popping in my head lately, and now I can't think of how it goes at all. Like that's the Bare Naked. It pops into my head a lot when I'm doing the dishes. I don't know why. I need to learn Odds Are. I think that's my favorite Bare Naked Ladies song. Though I do really like If I Had $1 Million, if I had $1 million, let's see, had $1 million. I don't do that one either, but when I was in college, I had a friend who really liked that song. We sang it all the time. Because now when I see it's all been done before, all I can hear is like in that Blues Traveler. Hoo hoo hoo, it's all been done. Hoo hoo hoo, it's all been done. Okay, it's coming back. But of course, I got to end with this one because it's so I was very uncool as a kid. I'm still pretty uncool, but I own it. But back then, the coolest thing about me was I was really into 10 Things I Hate About You, and that's when I first heard this song, and maybe that was 1998 that movie came out. I feel like it might have been 99. No, I don't know. But you know, it's a fun fact about 10 Things I Hate About You. It has two of my celebrity crushes that I didn't realize were my celebrity crushes until later in life. Heath Ledger, of course, which I fell in love with him in The Patriot. Didn't really like that movie, but I was like, Heath Ledger, you're looking nice. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt actually later became a celebrity crush of mine. So, but Kevin, you have my heart. Yeah, I hope that Larry's ready for the Chickadee China part. I'm gonna try not to take it too fast. Just fast enough. Forgot for a hot second what key I do it in. A. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your hand to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me. Come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realize it's all my fault. I couldn't tell you yesterday. You've forgiven me. It'll still be 2 days till we say I'm sorry. Hold it now, watch a hoodwink. Make you stop, think you're looking at Aquaman. Salmon fish to the dish, although I like the challenge fish. I like the sushi cause it's never touched a frying pan. I like wasabi when I bust rhymes, correctly and rhymes, cause I'm all about value. Bird Camper's got the mad hits. You try to match wits, try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break, a take a fake. I like a stick and shake. I like vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors. Like vanilla, blah, blah, blah. That's the part I always mess up. Have to sign a waiver. How can I help it if you think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. Have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. Have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I still got the rub burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, I'm a moment too soon. Yesterday, you've forgiven me. Now I sit back and wait till you say you're sorry. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking. Watching X-Files with the lights on, with on the Mason. I hope the smoking man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, this thing I'm tantric. Like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa and mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I didn't have a samurai, can get a set of better clubs, can find the kind of tiny nubs just so my irons are always flying out the backswing. Can get in tune with Sailor Moon, cause that cartoon has got the boom and the babes that make me think the wrong thing. Can I help it if you think you're funny when you're mad? I'm trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. Have a tendency to wear mine on my sleeve. Have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms aside and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you. Said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say wasabi. Birchmont Stadium, home of the Robbie. I always mess up this. Gotta see the show. Oh, I gotta do a pass of that again. The other one that's hard for me is Kurosawa. I like Kurosawa. I mean, oh, Ed, your words are hard. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films. No, gotta see the show because then you'll know. Oh, it's because I always think it's gonna see the show. Let's see. Gonna make a break it, take a fake. I like a stinking egg and shake. I like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gotta see the show because then you know the vertigo is gonna grow because it's so dangerous. You'll have to sign a waiver. There we go. We got it. I know Phoebe got all the words. But yeah, so closing it out there with 1998. And what's fun is that I did sing Sting earlier. So woohoo! I didn't do any Leanne rhymes. I should do some Leanne rhymes. Only one I know is the blue. Okay, mashup of Leanne Rhymes is blue with I'm blue down down die some Eiffel 50 whatever. Mad films. Yes, that's hard. I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films. Well, anyway, that was the nifty 90s. Thanks to everyone who voted on the poll. And yeah, I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do for next week. I might do another poll of some more, especially since I discovered I have a lot of aughts and tens in my repertoire. So I might do 70s and 80s, of course, will still be on there. But then I'll put in the aughts and or the tens. And yeah, so that might be next week, and I'll post. Well, if you're subscribed, it should pop up. And I just learned today how I can share the link specifically to the poll, which I never knew I could do, and now I know how to do that. So yeah, if I put up a poll, I'll let you know. I'm thinking plans for the future. I really liked the spin the wheel, spin the set list. So we'll probably do that again. Maybe the last tunes at 2 every month will be a I feel lucky wheel spin. And then I'm thinking every penultimate, so the third Tuesday of every month, will be originals. So then the first 2 weeks will be something that y'all can vote on, and then the last 2 weeks be originals and rando set list, which could be anything among the things I know. But anyway, so that's kind of where my head's at. Let me know what you think of that. Think about that, or if you got some good ideas for set lists. I've got some ideas. I just haven't had time to implement them. Oh yeah, like I gotta tease my hair right for the 80s. I really was hoping to do more today. With it's already fallen, but I was hoping to get this a little more. I was just looking up. I will ask you guys for clarification. Like, I remember high and side ponytails being in the 90s, but then I was like, wait, maybe they were more in the 80s. Shows you how fashionable I am. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm reading the chat backwards. And yeah, that's this is a hard 1 week is a very hard song to get breaths in. Even if you can breathe fairly fully. So, and especially the air lately has been rough. I hope you've been doing okay, Phoebe. Yeah, I thought about the pink, but yeah, I'm glad you can make it today. It's great that you could be here, and thanks to all who joined today. Like I say, I know I didn't post it in the places I normally post it. Someday I might be better at that. But if you found me, you're amazing. And if you didn't find me, you're still amazing. You just didn't find me. Well, that's gonna do it for the Nifty 90s today. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week. And like I say, I'll make a decision here, hopefully in the next couple days, about what next week's will entail. And if it involves a vote for y'all, which I would like it to. I just don't know. I'll probably do decades again, but I'm not sure. So stay tuned. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Have a fabulous rest of your Tuesday or whatever day it is that you are watching this. See you guys.